What do you want to do with your life? There's always this stigma where if you answer the question wrong, you kind of get ridiculed but coaxed in the wrong way. You know what I mean? If you say something a little bit daring, like, I want to be a movie star, or I want to be, a dancer, or I want to be, a fashion designer. You get the, all right, that's a good goal, but, come down to earth and, get your head out of the clouds and, this, that, and the other thing. And I felt like when I was in high school and middle school, I was always, kind of coaxed in this direction of doctor, lawyer, banker, mentality, where if you weren't working a 9 to 5, you were somehow less than. So I think that shapes so many people's lives and they don't even realize it. Like, why did you go to college, or do you go to college? Why did you attend a specific university? Was it because mom said so? Was it because you knew it would make your parents proud? I remember when that all changed for me and I realized that I wanted to stop doing what everybody else was doing and started to run in a different direction. That was the day that my life changed. So many people are missing this sense of living. We're missing what it's like to actually live a life, and we're just going through the motions of life, not really sure what it is we're doing. We're just doing what we think we're supposed to be doing. I want to teach you how to make extra income, how to build yourself up and live a life at the same time. I think that that's what so many people are missing, is waking up with a sense of not only accomplishment, that they're doing what they want, but a sense of wonder that they can do whatever it is that they want. And I believe that that's what's missing from the world. What you can do when you don't have to rely on a job for income, what you can do when you create your own bank account, when you create your own paycheck. I want to be able to share with you a way out and a way into a better life, doing whatever it is that you want. Pizza for breakfast.
God, breakfast is 11 o'clock.
So I was thinking that we could go to the beach today.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
All right. So the other day, Carolyn goes to me, Brianna, have you seen, X video? And I'll put the video down below in the comments or something. Carolyn and I have built a law of attraction and a spiritual-based business before. We have used those principles to earn income on the internet and to live a life of freedom. And she says to me, if she tells me to do anything, I'll listen. She's my business partner, right? I had heard this principle being tossed around every now and again of, writing what you want down on an index card, and I was interested in doing it, and I don't believe I ever did it and did it the way they said it to. I'd always been big on affirmations and things like this, and but I never actually written it down on an index card to carry it with me. So I actually wrote this down, the idea, before I had the idea to do what I'm doing now. So I was thinking how crazy it was that writing that card, doing the thing that Bob Proctor said, I am so happy and grateful now that, and then before I even had the idea to do this show, I wrote down the show on the card. And a couple of days went by and she said, Brianna, I found this other video that I want you to watch, and it was a Bob Proctor video. And in that video, Bob Proctor goes into writing down your goals on an index card and carrying it with you and saying, the date is blank, whatever date you want it to be in the future when you wish to accomplish this goal. And I am so happy and grateful now that blank. I wrote down, the date is my date that I wanted to accomplish my goal. I am so happy and grateful now that I earn blank X amount in my internet business and internet show. Now, mind you, I didn't have the idea to do the internet show until after I started reading the card 4, 5, 6 times a day. And from that, I got the idea. It birthed in my mind to do what I'm doing now, which is an internet show teaching you what to do when you have all this free time.
Yeah, where did the idea for a show come from? Like, I'm interested in that. Because you never talked about a show before, and I think it's a great idea.
It's something that I always wanted to do, and I never really, it says do what you want all the time, but I never really knew what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? It's just like, what do I live and breathe for? And it's more along the lines of being on camera, but being on camera and having a message. You know, it's just something that I love doing.
I think it's a great medium to reach so many people who might be having these ideas but don't know really where to.
And it's like, do what you do all the time and love what you do. It's like, I love being able to show people, like, this is what you get to do when you're free. It's like, you know, it's so easy to get caught up thinking that, you know, you have to, you know,
constantly be working.
It's like, what do you do when you actually have the time? It's like, what do you do when you have the time? So, you know, I think that this is a great way to be able to show people, you know, this is what you can do when, you know, you are actually free from a 9-to-5, or when you have just a little bit of extra money coming in to be able to go out and do the things that you want to do.
Right, because so many people are trapped in the 9-to-5. Well, they still have to be in a 9-to-5 in order to build, you know, build a business.
Build a business.
And build a life.
Yeah, build a life, I think, is more along the lines of what I want to teach people how to do. I want to teach people how to build a life and have fun. You know? So with that, I think that that's where this show came from. It's just like, it was kind of like a eureka moment for me. You know, at the end of the day, it's about going off and doing the things that you want to do with the people that you want to do it with. And that's why I had that spontaneous idea when I was making pizza to just go to the beach. It's just what I wanted to do today. That day, I wanted to go out and experience, you know, driving around and going to the beach, and I had a blast. And I believe that it's the little things in life, it's the little experiences. You know, it's that common cliche that life is not about the breaths you take, but the moments that take your breath away, or something like that. I know I'm paraphrasing it ridiculously, but it's the truth. I mean, it's how you respond to the things that happen in your life makes you who you are. And, you know, that's why Carolyn and I go out and we do things and we experience new things. And, you know, I wanted to share that it doesn't take a lot of money to go out and have a good time. It doesn't take a lot of, you know, experiences and resources to go out and experience different ways of living your freedom. So with that, tune into our next show, and I cannot wait to see you there and see you on the inside when you decide to join our team. And we will teach you how it is that we're creating the income to be able to go off and do these things. So with that, click the button below to get started with us today, and I will see you on the inside and on the next show. Can't wait.